Love is one of the most mysterious yet powerful forces in the world. It connects two souls in ways that logic can't always explain. When two people share a deep emotional or spiritual bond, their connection goes far beyond attraction or shared interests. It's something that can be felt more than it can be seen. This kind of love isn't just about being together physically. It's about being connected mentally, emotionally, and energetically, even when you're miles apart. It's the kind of connection where your hearts seem to understand each other without words, and your souls move in sync as if guided by an unseen rhythm. Many people describe this as a soul connection or twin flame energy, where two individuals are so deeply in tune that they can feel each other's emotions, sense each other's pain, and even think of each other at the same time. Science might call it emotional resonance or energy synchronization, while psychology refers to it as empathic attunement, the ability to emotionally align with another person so deeply that you almost become one in feeling. Whatever you choose to call it. The truth is clear. Such a connection feels magical, grounding, and transformative. This bond often develops naturally between two people who are emotionally open and spiritually aligned. It doesn't require constant communication or validation because the understanding runs deeper than words. You might have noticed moments when you suddenly think of someone, only for them to call or text at that very moment, or times when you feel a sudden wave of sadness, later realizing that the other person was going through something difficult. These are not coincidences, they are subtle signs of energetic connection and emotional intimacy. Psychologists explain that when two people spend a lot of emotional energy thinking about and caring for each other, their minds start to mirror each other's patterns. Your thoughts, emotions, and even physiological responses can start syncing unconsciously. That's why being near them feels calming, and being apart can sometimes feel unsettling. It's not dependency, it's emotional resonance. The more you share love, trust, and emotional openness, the more your energies harmonize, creating a lasting psychological bond. A deep connection like this is rare, but when it happens, it feels like destiny. You don't have to force conversations or prove your feelings. Everything flows effortlessly. You understand their silence, sense their mood, and often know what they need before they ask. Such relationships are not built on superficial attraction. They are built on emotional depth, shared energy, and soul-level recognition. In this article, we'll explore 10 hidden signs you both feel the same deep connection, from thinking of each other at the same time to sensing each other's emotions from afar. These signs aren't about fantasy or coincidence. They reflect the real, powerful psychology of love and energy connection between two hearts that truly understand each other. Whether you're in love now or simply curious about the mysteries of human connection, these signs will help you recognize when love runs deeper than words. You think of each other at the same time. You know you share a deep emotional bond when you both think of each other at the same time. It's as if your minds are connected on an invisible wavelength, syncing your thoughts and feelings without effort. You might suddenly receive a message from them just when you were about to text, or start thinking about them moments before they call. This kind of mental connection often happens when two people are emotionally and energetically aligned. It's not just coincidence. It's a sign that your hearts are in tune and your souls are communicating beyond words. You feel each other's emotions. Without words, when two people share a deep emotional bond, they can sense each other's feelings even without speaking. You might feel sad or uneasy for no clear reason, only to find out later that the other person was going through something difficult. Similarly, you may feel a sudden rush of happiness when they're excited or at peace. This emotional mirroring happens because your energies are closely linked, allowing you to pick up on each other's emotional states subconsciously. It's a powerful sign of empathy and emotional connection, proof that your hearts understand each other beyond verbal communication. You dream about each other, often dreaming about someone frequently, is a strong sign of a deep emotional and spiritual connection. When you and another person often appear in each other's dreams, it suggests that your subconscious minds are intertwined. These dreams may feel vivid, comforting, or even strangely real, as if your souls are meeting in another realm. It's common to dream of each other during times of emotional change, longing, or mutual thought. Such dreams often reflect unresolved emotions, shared desires, or a powerful bond that transcends physical distance. It shows that your connection lives both in your waking world and your inner world. You sense when something's wrong, when you share a deep connection with someone. You can often sense when something is wrong with them, even from miles away. You might suddenly feel anxious, restless, or sad without knowing why, only to later discover that they were struggling or upset at that exact moment. This intuitive awareness comes from emotional attunement, where your energies are so aligned that you subconsciously pick up on each other's moods and changes. It's not magic, but a reflection of genuine emotional closeness and empathy. Feeling their pain or discomfort without words shows that your hearts are deeply linked on an unseen level. You feel calm and safe around them. When you're with someone you share a deep connection with, their presence naturally brings you peace and comfort. You don't have to pretend or hide any part of yourself because you feel completely accepted and understood. Being near them feels like home. Your anxiety fades, your heart relaxes, and everything just feels right. This sense of calm and safety comes from emotional trust and energetic harmony. Your nervous system recognizes them as a source of stability, not stress. It's one of the purest signs of true emotional intimacy, when their presence alone makes your world feel softer, lighter, and more secure. You finish each other's sentences. When two people are deeply connected, their thoughts often align so perfectly that they start finishing each other's sentences. This happens because you understand each other's way of thinking, emotions, and expressions on a deeper level. You don't always need full explanations. Just a glance or a few words are enough to know what the other means. It's not about coincidence. It's about mental and emotional synchronization built through trust and closeness. This kind of connection shows that your minds are in tune, working in harmony, and that your bond goes far beyond ordinary communication. It's pure understanding, without effort. You keep seeing signs or synchronicities. When you share a deep connection with someone, the universe often seems to send little reminders of that bond through signs or synchronicities. You might keep noticing their name, birth date, or favorite song in unexpected places. Perhaps you both think of each other just before a random message or encounter happens. These patterns are not mere coincidences. They're reflections of energetic alignment and mutual focus. Such synchronicities often occur when two souls are on the same emotional or spiritual wavelength. It's as if the universe is gently confirming that your connection is real, meaningful, and guided by something beyond logic. You can't stay mad at each other for long. When two people share a strong emotional bond, arguments or misunderstandings don't last long. Even if you get upset, something inside you resists holding on to anger. You might try to stay distant, but thoughts of them keep resurfacing until you find peace. This happens because your connection is built on deep affection and understanding, not ego. You value the relationship more than being right, and forgiveness comes naturally. The emotional link between you softens pride and invites compassion. It's not weakness. It's love that prioritizes harmony, reminding both of you that the bond is stronger than any temporary conflict. You feel their presence, even when apart. When you share a deep soul connection with someone, distance doesn't weaken the bond. You can still feel their presence even when they're far away. You might sense their energy during quiet moments, feel warmth when thinking of them, or experience sudden emotions that seem to come from nowhere. Sometimes it's like their essence lingers around you, offering comfort and calm. This happens because your emotional and energetic fields are intertwined. The connection goes beyond physical proximity. It's spiritual and intuitive. Feeling them close, even in their absence, shows that your hearts remain linked across space and time. Curries. You both feel a deep, unspoken understanding. When two people are truly connected, words become almost unnecessary. You can look at each other and instantly know what the other is feeling or thinking. This deep, unspoken understanding comes from emotional attunement and genuine empathy. You recognize their moods, their silences, and even the things they don't say out loud. It feels effortless, like your souls speak the same language. Such a bond is rare and built on trust, emotional safety, and shared energy. When you both just get each other without trying, it's a powerful sign that your connection runs far deeper than words ever could.